Okay, let me record this. Okay, so the Ultimate Hairs Exposition event finally comes to an end. 10 hours straight. Was very nice event. I really like it. And a lot of people asked me about where those hairs came from. Like, I had no idea it existed or something. So I decided to make this video to explain where those hairs came from. If there is any information that's wrong, you can just correct me. That's no problem. So let's start with the first floor. Here here I would say the hairs here would be the black and the white gen, which is a quest able, but not many know how to do it. Still, both of those gens is still here. I would call also the yellow spell one, very here spell one as well. Not many around there. The others are pretty common, and as far as I know, I hit on yellow spell one used to be a drop from Elf Arcanite a long time ago. So like this for like very few days until the developers move it. That's the idea about yellow spell one. Here we have the white dress is not very rare, but still a nice from a Banshee. It's from item quest task. From you have to kill I think six K Banshee white dress. The housewife dress, I believe it's the most hair here, along with the yellow spell one. But I still believe the housewife dress is still more hair than yellow spell one. There's only two existed. One belongs to me. The housewife dress is mine, and the other belongs to Area from Destiny. There is any information about housewife dress. Yeah, on wiki, it was obtained as a reward of a special community event. That's just the information that we has. Also, my information. Fiona, here we have the premium head rolls that was given during the dog task long time ago. Here was the blue premium rose days was given by doing stone golden task. Still other very high item. Not many exist yet. Don't see many around. Was really hard for me to buy those. Found I think I bought both from a guy on Destiny. Yellow Rose as rare air as the Premium Rose, and it used to. I think it used to be like uh some bug or something. This pen, don't know. Nobody knows as well the where it came from. The White Rose used to be from a quest. It's not very rare, just rare. You see me, you still can see a lot around. Not like a big. The same for the bouquet. The bouquet is also not a very rare item. To to compared to the other roses, bouquet and the white rose are like common compared to the other two. Moving to the next room. This room here, there is no big deal here. You know, even though many people like it, never seen those feathers, and they still think like, oh my god, where you got it? They are not very here. The the hairs here would be the fine the here. That's hair hair obtained from and the rock feather. That's not hair too as well. You just have to do the item task from street or married. Either of those. Not very hard. Here we start to see some really cool items here. You can see the explosive pounder. There's only two around. Mine and the one that belongs to Siberia, Destiny. He also has one. And nobody knows, even the wiki doesn't say where it was. There's not many information about it. Same goes for Carrot of Doom. Nobody knows where it came from, so there's not many about it. Here, I think, in my opinion, I think that this is one of the most sex and rarest item here, the silver key with this number. Many people look at this key and say, "Oh, it's the demo helmet. It's the demo helmet quest." Not demo helmet quest is Golden King, the silver key. Guy who sold me this on Legacy said it was, as far as he knows, I remember, said it was from a bug. Not sure as well what bug it was. I think he was sure about it. Here, moving along, have the I made it. I made a character called Valias to give some life to this, just to show the three Valios loot. All three all three loot are very rare from this boss, the Warlock boss. As you can see, their tapestry. You can see the ring, their hat. Here on this room, the wizard hat is not it's not mine. It was to be mine, but it, it and the watcher helmet is mine. Here you can see, and the watcher ring is the loot from the hair loot from the watcher boss. And hanging on the wall, you can see the green and tapestry. It was obtained through some people call it an epic quest, but I don't think it was an epic quest, but a limited and hard quest. Only a few people made say like 10, 15 people, not many got to do it because it ended up being a limited quest. Here, there's not big deal here. Here's just the top floor that was very cool during the event because a lot of people, geriatric, he was playing like here. Also had Saffron, Silverstein here. Very nice to role play and have fun. So it was really cool. No hair here. Let me move along. I'm going to the basement. Here there is no hair at all. There's just the AOL, and they are colored because you can change the color. Not not a big deal. Here is the white wing room. In my opinion, I think that this is like one of the best rooms that you can see. Most of the loot here is from the albino boss, White Wing. The Dragon Fang is mine, belongs to me. the albino scale helmet. That's from a friend. The albino scale male that's not very rare. Here, this is not. This has nothing to relate to the white wing, but I just put the angelic legs there because I think it matches that. That's angelic legs. It's a reward from your your faction, light faction. Then there are other things here, like for our boots and stuff, and they're not very rare. So here we have the backpack, which is from with an extremely rare root from sacred backpack. I don't really know where sacred backpack it is. I believe it's from Isonomia Ant. Yeah, it is one of the more possible rewards of Noma war chest. But here we have the Sulfura scale, which is a hair loot from the Dragon Lord boss, Sulfura. Very cool. Moving along, here, I think this room here is where people really enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy this here because of the type of the item there. You have the Triangle Star Bowl. That's very rare loot from the Lord Yazran boss. The main boss of the. Here we have the Umbral Plate armor dropped from the Dark World. Same from Umbral Robe and Umbral Plate. They are those is for paladins, archers, this for mage or druid for knight. Here we have the sacred arbalist that drops from Icon of Light. It's a very rare loot. Here that is not those robes here. There's not like extremely rare here. It's not gonna lose time. Nothing like moving along. Here we can see the just look it so you guys can see some robe, Terra robe, robe, some fire robe, and the Pharaoh armor. They're all from mages. We have the Sapphire Amulet. It's a very rare item, but you have to kill 150 Golem, Stone Golem boss. A lot of bosses you must kill. So, though it's still possible to do it, take a long time. So you don't here I show the Umbral Pit Mail, ordinary about it. Here you can see the health fodder legs with superior +2. This considered very rare. Not many. A lot of people thought this was to be a bug because, as far as I remember, fast got added to the food and to +1 or +2. But the time going, more researchers ended up believing that the only way to be possible to get the +2 if you loot it from the Lightbringer hero. Lightbringer gotta loot it with the attribute. As like I don't know if it's still possible to load it with. I don't know if they are a lot or not, but even though if it's possible or not, still very here. Here you'll see many hair items. Here's from War Fusion Monster Task. not big deal. You have to kill 1k. Here is a very rare item. So, it's a hair loot from the from one of the bosses that spawn Russia. Forgot the name. Maybe the Devourer or something like this. From a boss. Here we have the spider chain helmet. I think out of all those items here, I think the spider chain helmet is the most rare. Why do I think that? Because the boss, the GS boss, Road Mother, rare to spawn. It's rare to drop the spider chain helmet, and it's rare to drop it with an attribute. If you get it clean through the normal route and you won't get +3 size. Best you can get is 2 on precise. So no way to get it with too precise if you loot it with the attribute. So it ended up being do you have spider legs? I do here on my event, but it's not mine. From friends. Don't have it. Here is that it's not a big deal on the slides here. Let's move along. The book room. The book room, I think, the most um, how can I say, not secret but curious. Starting this book here, Burning Book, it's from Halloween event. No big deal. This book here, this purple book, I bought it. I have no idea where you bought this book. Those books here with colored books here is from Archini Quest. It's also not very rare, so better. This is also not so rare. No book. The next thing about this uh, Great Tome that is from the Demon Boss Balmerak also drops Hornet Helmet. You have the old Spell Scroll. Spell Scroll here is the very old one. Don't know if you guys remember. Old Tia. We used to have paladins, archers who could use angel sorcery spells. We learned it through Spell Scroll. This is one of the spell scrolls I'm talking about. Of course, this spell scroll here probably doesn't work anymore. Tried, but it's the same age as those ones. This one that I'm talking about. I heard there are two of those on yeah, but only one is known to exist. This one, which is mine. I'm a book collector. I really love those books. So I saw this book coming. A guy selling it. I made my offer to try to buy it because something I really like to collect are books. And here is the Mona book. Science it doesn't exist anymore, so it's gonna be here eventually. Probably like 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. Probably gonna be a very rare. Here is the Fair Tales of Medivia. Was a reward from test server to a player that helped a lot on test server. So those order of Halloween they were awarded for players who first blocked the face of the Kai boss. I'm not sure of the colors, but I think the green one belongs to the players who blocked on the orange one, players who blocked from Destiny. And there's also another one, but I really want it for the event. It's the blue one. The the school the school here, green and orange. It's a blue school belonging to Pendulum. this server here. But the two knights who blocked it, they both got deleted. Why? But they both got deleted. They ended up losing Order of Halloween, so it got lost forever. Nobody has the mental one. Sadly, are any of those scrolls books needed for special quests? No. The Great Tome, there is a tree behind the tones: gray, green, blue, purple, and the red. There are Easter's behind it, but nobody knows really useful for some kind of quest or not, as far as I know. Here we have another spell scroll. Funny because there are two spell scrolls. This here, this here. Yeah, there are two spell scrolls in the game, but different sprites. This one here is from Green Faction. Green Faction, is the station. The NPC gives you six of those spell scrolls for you to use it. So in order to have one of those, you must do it with a maker or with a hunter character, because once you get rid of one of those, you can't complete the quest anymore. And you then end up losing the quest. Those books here are Book of Secrets. They are hidden, hidden around the, so there's not nothing here. The manuscript of fire. I believe it's from second quest of the White Light faction. It's nothing, not big deal as well. Here we have the monk's diary. Even though it looks like an ordinary book, it has this name diary, and it was you needed to get access to the island of the king, old Medivia, before we have made say that your mouse cursor in align trust. You put your mouse point passwords show to us that. Yeah, yeah, I know that. I know it's kinda buggy. It's okay. Thank you for noticing. Here is the main room of the event. Okay, the room with the most hairs here. Uh, I'm gonna start with the hairs item here. By far, that is the heavy maze. Heavy maze by far the hairs item have on it. It was given to a player through a demo task lottery. A guy on Medivia finished the demo task. You have to kill 6 demos. I say once or six, and he ended up receiving this heavy. So he complained to the GM past, that was Doyle, not Medivore, complained and said he didn't want that because the reward should be Demolex. So he got the Demolex, and Doyle decided to make a demo task lottery with the heavy mate. So yeah, this information is on the wiki. There's only one existed, no other exists. This item here is still a very good item. I think it's a bit worse than Arcane Staff, but do its heritage worth a lot, and on the player, of course. Along with the other hair items, the second hair would be the Shield of Unseen Forces. There are only two existed here. One, I'm not gonna say the name of the owner because it's not mine. This shield here Heavy mace is mine, of unseen forces of mine is for a friend. Borrowed to the event, so to have it on the room. It was a drop from an old boss called Vermin. As far as I know, there's only two existing. One belongs to a guy on there. One belongs to a guy here that I'm not because I don't know. There are not. Now which other is the there? I think would be the tutors and see there are colored is here. This one is the normal magic plate armor. This one is the blue. This one is yellow M. Both were awarded to tutors when they got promoted from God those MPAs to decide which color they wanted. The staff gave it to them as a reward for those. As far as I know, there's only five around. Here on Pendulum, we have four here. Two are mine, the blue one and the yellow one are mine. We have the golden one that and we have the pink that used to be from Slime Market, from Legacy, but she sold to Itron. So 4 out of 5 colored MPAs are lies here. Great X is no big deal. Oh, everybody knows from, from farming ores. Don't know how many Theodore ores bars you need to make it, but rare because it takes a lot many bars, but not like not obtainable anymore. Like Speed of Unseen Forces heavy mace. Same goes for the Meteorite Hammer. I wish I had the three weapons, but it's a we still do this just the Meteorite Hammer. For a friend, it's not mine as well. The Great Axe is not mine as well. For another friend, assim, Meteorite Hammer is for another friend. You need 1,200 spirit bars to obtainable to obtainable. So just rare because it takes a long time to farm it. Here above we have the three top mages weapon. Oops, the three top mages say here. One of the three tops, the Tempest Shield that used to be a reward from the Einstein event. Best. Yellow Bone Legs that is from the Dark Priest boss. And the Ceremonial Mask that is the item task. You must kill I think 45 griffins on boss in order to one of them. Here we have the regular demo set. I just leave the demo set here because it matches very well with the Thunder Hammer. So I decided to leave it there. The hammer, everybody knows, is a loot from the boss Uliatar. Don't know how rare it is, but pretty rare. Here we have the Hornet Helmet. It's also another very hard item. Like I said before, when about the Great Tome, it's a lot from another demon boss called Bomberak. Nothing. Here we have this Calibur. Calibur is an item that is given to players for reporting like, huge bugs, like bugs that can be abused by others in order to obtain. So if the player reported, the staff gives the Calibur reward. Here we have the I would call it one of the most sexy sets here is the Amazon set. Everyone knows The Amazon helmet and the Amazon armor they come from the from arc rates on Iraq. That is Vinor, but on here on Medivia, it's pretty hard to obtain them. This was their first full set to be obtained on Medivia. I think I paid for the Amazon helmet. I paid 2,700 and Medivia points for the Amazon helmet. The Amazon armor. I paid 25k. Destiny first drop. Really went out for it because I really want to be the first to complete that. The Amazon shoe is not really rare at all. Like it's a cool shield because it's part of the set, but it's the less rare compared to others. Can obtain to clean the boss Agatha, sei lá. Like this, I don't, it's not a big deal. And here we have the spider chain legs. The Amazon set is mine. The Hornet helmet is mine as well. The Thunder Hammer is also mine. Mage items are not mine here. Also, the spider chain legs not mine as well. It's from another friend. It, it also is a drop from the gas boss Godmother. That's pretty much this house here. Now let's move along to the next house of this event. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Sorry for my English. I've been awake for like 11 hours straight, mostly this. So my brain is not really working very well anymore. So now I'm gonna explain the rest of the. Into this house here, you can see it's the doll room. You can see here the all the Omen dolls. Sorry, all the Omen dolls here. They were obtained from strife points. There used to be a server that who could kill each other was like a war server, and the top, don't know, I don't remember, but the people who stood on the top 10 or top 15 or top 20, I don't remember, they received a strife point. Could spend the strife points however they want. One of the ways you could spend it is buying those dolls. In order to get the Lord Ezran doll, Alma doll, you had to exchange those 7 dolls, the Elf Toy Maker, in order to get one of those. So here I have 3 sets of dolls. This set, the Lord Ezran, you need another set, and the Isonomia doll that you also need another set. So it's the only full set of the Strife points, the Strife server that exists. This is also mine. All this is mine. Here we have the symbol of alchemy. It was a reward to a player for helping on their server. So there's not nothing much added about it. They move into the last room event. Finally finish this here. Here, I have always been a huge fan of wins. Most of the wins here are mine. Fight the corrupted staff. That is a loot from the same boss that dropped the demon born leg, our priest boss. Here there are some random items that they are not like very rare. Not worth to explain this. The Star Scepter is here, also from Lord Ezra. Here we have the Wind that is the hair loot from the one of the main bosses. That is the Droop. I really like it, this part of this. Very nice. Here we have the Christmas wind. Those can be considered very rare because uh, the people who could get it outside of the Christmas event was only people who did the event on the first day, because people was not able to get out of the Christmas room after doing the event, so the GMs had to teleport them out. So they ended up keeping the wins, and it ended up being a rare item. So it's very hard to see the full set of the wins on the Christmas mini game. And I have those three here. They're all mine. The scrolls history is not many know about this one. The premium scroll. The others one are pretty common. Common now. Not really common, but they are more seen around. The wisdom scroll used to be, you could buy it, or just like the other scrolls as well. You choose it to make you skip novels or rook guard. Well, once you use it, you had enough XP to get to live. House scroll was used to buy premium houses, as the case, and the premium house scroll was used to buy premium houses too, but I think was like how bigger houses or more expensive houses. Sometimes you need two house scrolls to buy one house. Sometimes you needed two, three premium house scrolls to buy another house. It ended up being replaced by Medivia coin. So those scrolls became extremely rare item. Very hard to see then around, especially the full set here. The wisdom scroll is more common to see because it was very cheap to buy it. But these both scrolls here won't see very commonly around. Here we have the silver premium scroll. It said that was, I heard it, the guy who sold it to me, he said he got it. Uh, uh, I think he lost one day of premium bug or something. One of the staff gave it as a compensation. What this guy who sold to me told me that. But how true it is. Moving forward to the gold room, here we have the amazing golden boots. You need a lot of bars to get it. You won't see many because it really takes time to farm those bars. Same goes for the golden mix. Golden boots is fine. The golden maze is not mine. It's from a friend from here. Also, you need a lot of golden bars to farm it, so you don't see many around. Especially because there are better. There are other mazes that are better. So the people who built this, they had to keep the golden bars to build the golden. The goldfish is a very hard item to fish. Won't see many around. Not extremely hard, just very hard. Here are just other random stuff. The hammer of Wrath is a main loot. Nothing big deal. The golden skull is a hair loot on Halloween. You can only loot it during the Halloween. Once you loot it, you can use it to get the skeleton outfit. Very cool. The Pharaoh ink is the first mission of a quest that I forgot which quest it is. I don't remember well, but it's on wiki. So just search for it. But once you get this ink, that means you're not moving forward with the quest. So gotta be done on, well. The golden dog statue as well. The golden dustbin given to players as a reward of the test server. So That's pretty much it. And here it's nothing. It's just a bunch of items that I stacked it up, and I think it looked very well. Photo Bros, the golden one, or with golden ring. I think though they stack very cool. By kept them. Moving to the last room, finally finished. I decided to make since I'm a novelist here. Decided to make this novels room memory of the novels. Here we can see the fire data. Fire data is it's a reward from the baby dragon test. The last test that is also the most powerful weapon there. Here we can see all the four loots now on the from the boss, the Rochworm boss novels. The Rochworm maze, Rochworm sword, What spear, and the Normal amulet. They're all dropped by boss here. Here we can see the EP, I would say very rare loot from Bone Beast on novels. The Bone Beast on main doesn't drop it, so it's a loot exclusively from novels. You can get it on unless you transfer from novels to main. Here, yeah, all those three items here, the scarf, skin armor, iron helmet, they are from main here. Of course, I'm not bringing, but the scarf on novels is 100k gold coin. Buy the scarf on novels. It's a very rare item. People has this money to let you explain it. Wasn't sure. Try to miss it. Get that effect. Did you like it, Saffron? The effect of this? Yeah, I really like it when I put all up together. Really like it. So coming back from novels, this is the scarf, so it's 100k. Not many people has this. And here, I believe, in my opinion, humble opinion, I believe the scale armor novels is the rarest item on Medivia. My opinion, I think it's the rarest item there. Why do I think that? Not just because it's extremely rare to get it to loot it, but it's also the respan on Go Go monster. It's only one span, and it takes I think it takes 9 or 10 minutes to respan. So you kill like 6 goals per hour, and so it takes time to you to kill like a good amount of goals, and the lot rate hit armors are like extremely low. So not only the respawn runs low, you have one respawn only, and the loot is extremely rare. So it makes like it makes this item I think one of the best items looted and to be obtained on the novels here. The iron helmet is not a big deal, or used to be obtained through the Bone Beast task novels, but updated updated after there was a new update, the developers they added Baby Dragon as well. It became a loot from Dragon. To a hair loot, it's a very hair loot, but it ended up not being so hard anymore because you not just can get it from the task, but you can also loot the item. Here, the last and the most sexy item here on the event. everybody messaged me about this here. I think I had like six, seven people message me saying how much do you sell it? Do you sell it after the event? No, like saying I was like, okay, let me finish the event first about selling something or not. So this is by far the most desired item I have on. Had a lot of people asking and wanting giant manga. Not sure if I'm gonna sell or not. I still have to think about stuff before people rush me to selling stuff. Let me read it. Yeah, it's crazy. I made all of those right. Which one of those here? Stuff from what's your favorite sprite, masterpiece? I mean, yeah. So that's it, guys. That's are all the items on the event. Ones that I know the story about. Hope you guys enjoy it. Not just the event, but also the of the pairs. Record this video because I plan to put this on YouTube. I don't want this event to last like for a long time for someone come and everybody for watching. You guys enjoy the not just the event itself, also the donation. Okay, now I stop it. I stop it. That's a tough one. Stay them